What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Mint, and today I bring you a Call of Duty Black Ops 3 video. The commentary is not going to be about the game. It's going to be about the new YouTube terms of service and Infinite Warfare and COD Remastered. I wanted to do a recap, some extra little bit of information, and basically when it comes to Call of Duty, Infinite Warfare, and Call of Duty Remastered, any other information. If I do get any other information, I might post a video. For the most part, when the beta comes out, that's when I'll do my full criticism of the actual game. I don't want to be too quick to judge the game. I know that Call of Duty Remastered, I already know I'm going to love it. It looks great. They did great work on that, so mad compliments to that. It's a 10 out of 10 or 5 out of 5 or 2 thumbs up. That looks amazing. When it comes to Infinite Warfare, there's a few things I like, a few things I don't like. So I want to play the beta before I fully judge the game, fully criticize it. I don't want to say no to the game before, I'm going to go ahead and pre-order it so that I can play the beta, so that I can bring content about that and actually talk about it and openly and honestly criticize the game before I make my quick judgment on it. I don't want to be that dick. But the quick topic that I wanted to bring up is YouTube terms of service, the new YouTube terms of service. And according to the new YouTube terms of service, obviously no nudity, no content that has violence and profanity and all this kind of crazy nonsense, because it's not advertiser friendly. Now, the first thing that I wanted to mention, if you're in the United States, you know what the United States Constitution is, and you know what the First Amendment is. If you're in a different country, you know what freedom of speech and freedom of expression is, and obviously freedom of criticism, where you can criticize people, which I think falls under expression, freedom of expression. So I wanted to mention, I know, and a lot of people will say YouTube is a private business. They have the right to do what they want. Yes, they do. And I have mad respect for YouTube, even though they have really shitty terms of service right now. And I'm kind of disappointed because I've been a big fan of YouTube for the longest fucking time. However, these terms of service are ridiculous. I really hope it makes some kind of change, or, because it really destroys the idea and the purpose of why YouTube was created in the first place. Censoring people because they say something that might be uncomfortable to somebody else is wrong to do. So what I'm saying is, what this whole thing is basically small pockets of people that believe in political correctness, and political correctness is something that contradicts itself. Basically, somebody that will say something of the nature that, I'll say something, they'll tell me that that's politically incorrect and that's offending them, and it could be something as simple as I go to my friend. Let's say my friend's name is Joe, and I'm like, hey, Joe, a really nice black shirt. And they'll tell me that they're offended by that because I used the word black or I used the word shirt, because according to political correctness, if you're offended or triggered by something, automatically you're politically incorrect. Well, that's contradicting itself, because I believe the idea and ideology of political correctness, it offends me. Because somebody telling me that I don't have the right to criticize somebody for making a mistake. If someone obviously and clearly makes a mistake, and I have a perfect example for this, if there's a cookie jar in the kitchen, and you have 2 other siblings and it's you, and then there's a note that says, no cookies today, or something like that, so you're not allowed to take cookies on Wednesday. And it's Wednesday, and John goes and puts his hand in the cookie jar and takes a cookie, and you catch him red-handed. Hell, you have your camera phone, and you catch it on video, and you tell him, that's wrong, you're not supposed to do that. Mom said you're not supposed to take cookies out of the fucking cookie jar, but John did it anyway and ate that cookie. You have the right to criticize John for making a mistake, because it's clearly stated that he's not supposed to do that, and he made a mistake. It's abundantly clear. You even have evidence. You caught him red-handed. You have the right to tell John that he made a mistake. But according to political correctness, if I do that, I'm offending that person, especially if John is actually offended. Most likely he will be offended. So I triggered him, he's offended, and I'm in the wrong, instead of him being in the wrong when he made a mistake in the first place. But why is it wrong for me to criticize somebody? And I'm expressing this not to offend political correctness. I believe there are certain things that are not meant to be said because they truly are offensive, like making fun of someone's sexual orientation, their gender, or their race, their ethnicity, their nationality, their religion. That is all wrong. You're not supposed to do that. But if you're going to go and tell somebody that it's wrong for you to go and criticize somebody when they abundantly, in public, do something that is outrageous, something that you're not supposed to do, it's in the eyes of normal, healthy human beings, that is wrong. You're telling me that's politically incorrect? Are you fucking serious? That is so ignorant and stupid. Now, I know that this sounds like a rant, or I sound like I'm angry. The reason why I say this is because I love YouTube. I'm a big fan of it, and I don't want it to die. That's the reason why I say this. I don't want this place to be a wasteland in the next year. I like what I do. I love my hobby. I love YouTube, and I love a lot of different YouTubers. There's a lot of YouTubers that I might not like something about them, but you know, there are a bunch of YouTubers that I really love their content. I really love what they do. I like the creativity and everything. And it would suck to see this place turn into a wasteland where everyone doesn't want to do YouTube anymore because of the terms of service. Now, talking quickly about some general information about Infinite Warfare. They're bringing back the proper maps that we all like we had in Modern Warfare 3, Modern Warfare 2. You know, the 3 lanes. You know, a good variety of maps that are fair. There's still going to be Black Ops 3 colorful. That's what I call it. They're more colorful maps. They're not more grimy and realistic like they had in Modern Warfare or in the Modern Warfare series. But they're still decently made maps. They also have a class where you can use classic weapons now. I recently found this out from a different YouTuber. I forgot which one it is, so unfortunately I can't put that in the description. I think it was on multiple different levels and other people that have mentioned it, so I don't know. I think there's more than one person that has mentioned that. I'm not sure. Maybe on Twitter. I don't remember because this was hours and hours ago, and my memory is kind of shitty, so just put that on the record. And let's see what else. Obviously, supply drops are confirmed. That's the only thing that I'm really pissed off about, and weapon variants. And they have a new currency, like we have crypto keys in Black Ops 3. They have salvage, and they have a crafting system so you can craft weapons. I think that's kind of unique. I'm glad they're doing something new and fresh. Some of the kill streaks seem like a little bit ridiculous, but they're fun. They're more adventurous, I guess, so there's something that you can really earn. I'm not going to do a full detailed thing about all the different types of specialists that they have. They all look cool. There's other YouTubers that you guys can find that have more information on it that actually went to COD XP, because I would not even in the world have an opportunity to do that, just because I have a life where I can't really travel that much. I don't have that much vacation time. I work for myself, so I have to constantly work to make a living, and it's unfortunate, and I do this as a hobby. So other things, I'm really excited for Call of Duty Remastered. It looks awesome. I give it 10 out of 10. I'm so excited for it. I'm so pumped. Can't wait to play it. And for that reason, I am going to pre-order Call of Duty Infinite Warfare just to play the beta, so that I can bring more information about the actual game and gameplay and content about it. But in the same time that, if I like the beta, if I actually like Infinite Warfare, I will, at least, if I do 53% I like and the rest I don't like in Infinite Warfare, I might consider still getting the game. Still depends on the beta and everything. And yeah, so it really all depends. But I'm really looking forward for, Call of Duty Remastered. But anywho, if you like the video, hit that like button or dislike button. Leave me a comment down below about all this. I'm the Mitten, and please don't hate me because I have an opinion or that I'm criticizing something. Just like to be honest and everything. Much love. Peace.